Hello, welcome to EarIQ. My name is Connor and I'm the creator of this group. And I made it for someone like you who's looking for something that I like to call musical fluency. You know, the ability to hear chords, to hear key centers, to be able to play in a jamming setting with others quickly, to know how to express that on our own instrument, to see intervals, chords, and to understand them theoretically, like what is a major seventh chord? What does it mean to play in a key? These three aspects together will enable us to, be more creative, to play with others, to be confident when we're talking about these kind of things. And that's what this group is all about, to have a place where we can get together and talk about stuff, to have some sort of feedback mechanism. So this feedback mechanism is done by a few things. So mainly there is, if you're unfamiliar with how Skool works, there are these main tabs up here. So up first is the community. This is a place where I'll be posting things such as lessons, challenges, tasks, cool songs, and you can also post things here too. This is a public place for anyone to share things that they like relative to music and the guitar and piano. So we've got a chord section here. I'll even be posting lessons. I may make them on YouTube and post them here. People ask questions below and share stuff, as well as I put this thing here, exploring Ionian tonality. So I'll talk about what Ionian is, what the formula is. I'll even be providing PDFs and tablature, which will be contained in the classroom, which I'll talk about shortly. Ear. So this is the main thing of EarIQ, developing our ear. One thing that I've created for us is a chord transcribing list. It's pretty exhaustive. There's many difficulties and challenges, which we can talk about together here. I made a video the other day on identifying key centers, and I use examples and created PDFs and things like this. So I try to keep on top of things for you guys. And as always, if there's things that you want me to talk about, that's a great place to ask in the questions section here. So ask me anything. I love questions. I'm a music teacher. It's my favorite part, honestly, is having like a relationship. And that's why I created this place. So please feel free to come here. And challenges. So each week I'll be posting a challenge, a transcription challenge. Transcription just meaning by ear alone, you'll be tasked with figuring out the melody or the chords from real music. You'll have a week to do this. I'll provide the parameters on what can be expected there. And at the end of the week, right now it'll be on Saturdays, on YouTube, I'll be streaming live the same song that everyone had to work on for that week. So then you get to see my process, how I think about things, how I, approach this, even setting up my session and things like this. Another great place to ask questions and get feedback. So, this whole place is for you. And, I can talk about music endlessly, but my favorite thing about it is to share. So other than that, there is the classroom. So the classroom, you won't be able to see these challenges and harmony sections, but there is an actual course that I've created. It's a Music Theory and Fretboard Fundamentals course. It's quite comprehensive. If you'd like to take a look at that, you can go to the classroom, check it out. There's a course overview here. Apart from that, there's the toolkit. So the toolkit is just a place where I've put, chords and formulas and charts and diagrams and tablature and exercises. So I've got some up on the top here that I've already got loaded, so we don't have to wait for them to load. So I've made a fundamentals chart for you to be able to visualize the fretboard. You can come and download this, it's totally free. I've made a chord map. I'll be making plenty of videos on this. It's pretty cool on how to use it. It essentially shows us what chords are available diatonically in any key. So I won't get into it now, but I'll talk about it later. I've made these formulas for you guys, so you can come check out the most important chords, what they are, what they're made of, how they're expressed in C, the letters that make them up. I've also put together in pretty exhaustive list of all my favorite chords, the most common chords. And these will correlate directly with all of these formulas in order. So these all go together. If I want to play a major seventh chord, well, I can come here. What is a major seventh chord? It's a root 3/5. How do I play that? Well, I'll come up in here and find where major seventh chords are. There they are. Okay, so I can play it like this. It's categorized by E string shapes and then A string shapes. So these three together essentially enable us to, write chord progressions and think about things in a simple way. The course is what's created if you really want to understand where all of these come from, but it's not necessary to be able to use these. So that's it in a nutshell, other than once a week currently, we'll be having a music hangout on Mondays. It's a hangout. Come chill and talk about music theory and chords, and I want it to be totally casual, and it's something that I found with musicians in my life. People are lacking a place to come just hang and just chill and just share and talk about stuff that they find is interesting. So that's what that's for. It's for you guys and for me to talk about music with you. So I'll be happy to host that every Monday. And that's how it's set up currently. Things may change in the future as we move along here, but I just wanted to put this together so you can know what to expect here. And welcome, and I hope to see you on the inside. Thanks.